Hi, my name's John. I'm an active age instructor. I have been for about 5 years. My background is a military one. I spent almost 30 years in the armed forces. That's where I first got involved in physical exercise. When I left the armed forces, I taught physical education and outdoor activities to potential recruits for the Metropolitan Police and London Fire Brigade in West London. So, the exercises we're going to do today are quite simple, but before we start any form of exercise, we're going to a warm-up session. So all we're going to do is just rub our hands together as if we were washing them, round and round and round, washing your hands, and then we're going to wash each thumb and each finger on the right hand separately, all the way round, and then the same on the left hand. Just wash them round like that, rub the back of the hands, up and down the arms, rub your legs, up and down your face so that we're nice and warm, and that's it. One of the other things you can use is a rubber ball. Just rotate it round your hands, squeeze it 2 or 3 times, flex the muscles, put it in there. Same again, you can roll it up and down the thigh, just to get your arms working and your fingers and your digits working, and we're ready and good to go. Okay, so the session comprises 3 elements, which is a warm-up, then we do the main element, which is the working element, and then we do a cool down. So if you just follow all the exercises that I do, look at it all through once, and then the second time do it again and try and follow the exercises. Okay, here we go. Start off with a big wave of the right arm, point it all the way up, stretch it, we're not jerking. Same with the left, big stretch, come back down, that's good. Both hands in front, push out, rotate the wrists, tap each finger twice with your thumb, and back again, down, shake it out, both hands on your thigh, and just take your chin round to your left shoulder. Slowly back to the front, chin round to your right shoulder, slowly back to the front, chin down to your chest. And up we come, and we're just going to shrug the shoulders. That's good. And both hands on your right thigh, left heel out in front. Lift yourself up, big lift, big lift. Imagine somebody's got hold at the top of the head and lifted you up. And back down again. Pull the heel back in, both hands on your left thigh, right heel out in front. Lift yourself up, big lift and stretch, and back down, that's good. Both hands on the side of the chair, right heel out in front. 6 inch off the ground, point your toes, point them back to your shin, lower it back down, pull it back in. Left heel out in front, 6 inch off the ground, point your toes, point them back to your shin, lower it back down, pull it back in, big stretch in that right arm, stretch up, big stretch to the left arm, all the way up, that's good. Both hands in front, stretch out, rotate the wrists again, and back in, and another push, and come back in, and we're just going to reach down to the right, stretch down to the right, come up slowly, and then reach down to the left. Well done. Another big wave of that right arm, stretching up. Good stretch all the way up with the left arm. That's good. Shake it out and we're ready to work. And just follow what I do again. All we're going to do, imagine you've picked up a set of maracas and they're out in front of you. And we're going to start shaking them. So we just shake the maracas. And then round to the right, keep shaking them, stretch round to the right, back to the front, and then round to the left. Good, back to the front, pick up a ball of wool and you're wrapping up some wool. All the way around, stretching round, back to the front, and round to the left, back to the front. We're going to double crossovers and we're just stretching. That's all we're doing is stretching and reaching. And this time we're going to do it in singles. Stretch out, stretching the fingers, and then out in front. Good, up. One hand at a time. Back out in front, that's good. Then we're going to I must improve my bust. Elbows together, pulling them in. That's it. And now we're pulling on some weights. Turn the wrists over, opposite direction. That's good. And now we're going to row a boat. That's good. Now we'll paddle a canoe, pulling it. Imagine you're pulling the oars through the water. Lost our oars, so we've got to swim. Big push, breaststroke, big push. That's good. Big push and march it out. And back to swimming. Big breaststrokes. That's good. Paddle your canoe. Paddling. Now we row a boat. Back to double crossovers. And singles. And out in front. And up in the air. And elbows together. Back to wrapping up wool. Maracas. All the way around to the left. Back to the front, march it out. Double crossovers. And singles. Really stretch, reach across. Out in front. Up in the air. That's good. Weights. And there we are, that's the working element. Just sit, relax, and a big wave of the right arm. Stretch up and back down. Big wave of the left arm and come back down. That's good. Both hands on your knees. Take your chin round towards your left shoulder. Slowly back to the front. Chin round to your right shoulder. Slowly back to the front. Chin down to your chest. And back up. And we're just going to raise and lower the shoulders. And then we'll reach down to the right. You should feel it nice and tight, these muscles here. Back up, reach down to the left, nice and tight on this side. And back up again, that's good. Both hands on your right thigh. Left heel out in front and lift yourself up. Big lift and you'll feel the tension in the thigh muscles. And lower yourself back down. Pull it back in. Both hands on your left thigh. Right heel out in front. Lift yourself up. Feel it in the thigh muscles there. Lower yourself back down. That's good. Both hands on the side of the chair. Right heel out in front of you, 6 inch off the ground. Point your toes. Point them back to your shin. Rotate round twice and lower it back down. Left heel out in front, 6 inch off the ground. Point your toes. Back to your shin. Rotate it round twice and lower it back down. That's good. Both hands up in the air. And we're just going to bend and flex the fingers. And then form a fist. That's good. And then we're going to bend from the wrist. Hands up and rotate the thumbs. And the last big wave of the right arm. The last big wave of the left arm. Just shuffle forward in your seat, using the buttock muscles. Shuffle back again. Once more, shuffle forward in your seat. I'd shuffle back again, and there we are, and that's the end of it. Well done.